this is probably the first and the last episode, so
We're
yeah, gonna be
speedrunning
fun.
our careers. There we go. Ah, goodness. Let me sit up. My posture is fucking. I got that gamer posture. Gremlin. Basically, head on the keyboard.
And the tweet is out now. Now we play the waiting game. Oh no.
Bum, 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 ba-na-na.
There isn't any background music because I didn't make a playlist for it yet because I'm
It's all
lazy.
good.
And yeah, I also said before stream, I'm no stream starting soon or stream ending soon screen because I'm lazy as fuck and I don't want to edit it for the whole YouTube and Spotify thing.
Yeah,
Also, if you're listening to this on YouTube or Spotify, great. We're gonna answer some questions. What the fuck? So yeah, this is live on Twitch. So there are people in chat, and we are gonna answer some questions in chat and from Twitter and some that I wrote myself. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And anyone, of course, who comes in, you can ask whatever you like. May not answer. I don't know.
we'll see if it's appropriate.
We'll see if I care. No.
We'll see if I care.
Oh, goodness. There we go.
So yeah, first episode. Let's just start off with a shout out in chat to Ban, of course.
Oh, right, of course, me.
Yes,
I was like, oh, who?
to you because you're here. But yeah, and
Hello.
people that come into the stream need to follow you ASAP because you're a cool guy.
Or else.
So yeah, or else. So yeah, my idea was to bully the hell out of you, but no, I'm not gonna do that.
Alright. I'll do it.
Yeah, you'll do it.
I mean, bully me, not you.
You'll bully yourself, alright.
Exactly.
Seems like a fun
Pro
time.
gamer. There we go.
So yeah, this is the first episode, and it's gonna be really scuffed because I mean we don't really have. I can speak for you, of course, but I don't have experience in podcasting at all.
No.
I mean, except maybe the the talk show thing that I did with you on your stream. That's the only real
and then I was
thing.
like, oh, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
I was like, I have fun collabing, but like, I don't know if this works with just me. Like, but I'm also like very I'm constantly like, maybe I should try something else, and I have to be like, no, wait.
Yeah.
I'm very erratic. You have to keep me in check.
Yeah, I've been having the idea for a podcast in mind for a while. Actually, since I first started, actually. Because that seemed like a fun idea just to talk with other VTubers about whatever they want.
Yeah.
And I listened to.
We already have a rapport with one another, so
yeah.
There's no like, greetings, I don't know you.
Nah. So yeah.
What
Still.
this guy.
Yeah. Because the first time that we talked was on your stream. And that was pretty awkward because we went silent the entire time when we were talking at each other and the other one started talking. And we just went silent for a couple seconds and then one of us started talking
feeling
again.
each other out.
Yeah.
Which, strange sentence, but still.
Yeah. I know. My English isn't that great. I'm sorry.
It's perfectly serviceable, so
yeah,
don't worry about it. Mine isn't that great. And I have no excuse.
I do. I have a great excuse. Because it's not my only language.
You're a monkey.
Yeah, and I'm a monkey.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry, I just
My man in a tin can.
Hello, yo.
Hey.
Yeah, you're early. Time to go. Bye-bye.
Why? You sound like you're in a tin can.
I do?
Yeah. You just...
There we go. Fuck me. Why did that? Okay,
What the hell
my
is up
bad.
with the voice? You sound British too.
What did
Yeah,
I,
Q.
what did I click? I don't know. Anyway,
Welcome,
I just
Q.
had to turn it back off and on. There we go. Hi, Kyo. Fuck me.
So yeah,
Get your
Chaos.
British. Fuck me. Hi.
don't worry about it. It's gonna be
Hi,
fun.
Kyoski.
Hello, Q. So, should we just start with the questions?
Yeah, go right.
Should we do the Twitter ones first, or no, let's just start?
Kyo, if you have anything, feel free.
Yeah,
to
he
drop a
had he had
question.
the most NSFW question on Twitter.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you did say. Yeah. You know what? He's here. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Let me go and take a look at the question because I forgot.
All right, no problem. How you doing though, Kyo?
All right. So he said that he would want to join sometime, so that's great. And then the question: would you rather ejaculate one sperm that's the size of a tadpole, or spooge regular size sperm but they can talk? And then he said, I'll change it if it's too NSFW. So, A or B?
So either one big, or they can like talk after as they like splooge all over the place.
That's
Or-
scary.
I'm gonna go with the talking. Like, good job,
No.
lads.
I'm gonna go with the first
High
one.
five.
At least they can talk. That's all I can say. Nah, bro, big. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so
Thinking,
imagine them
you
just
know,
talking to
making
you.
the newest Pixar film. What if Cum had feelings?
Thanks so much. That's gonna be the title of the podcast on YouTube and Spotify.
Well, what if Cum had feelings?
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh
I
no.
love it.
I'm so glad that the that
I
that
thought it
the
was gonna
chat
be a worse
isn't
question
on.
than that. Okay.
Nah. All right, so like oh no, I'm not gonna read that. So another question on Twitter, because we're just gonna read them on Twitter right now.
Yeah.
From Get the VTuber. Oh, Get the Man. Shit. Fuck. What's your favorite? I couldn't read the entire tag. So, what's your favorite pizza?
I was gonna say pineapple just to be annoying.
But that's
do
true,
like
right?
pineapple pizza,
Yeah.
Mine's barbecue chicken.
That's a really good one.
It
I'll have
is.
to say a classic pepperoni. I love that so much.
I mean, can't go wrong with it. And if you do, then that place needs to shut down.
All right, so then let's go to another question. What about
Alrighty.
pineapple on pizza? I didn't write that one down,
Oh,
but it wasn't even.
I
Yeah.
am all for it. I love pineapple, so
And Kyo left the building now. Nah,
fight me.
No, but I mean, it's fine. It doesn't have to be on every single pizza,
Oh,
but
no.
it's fine.
Pineapple and ham.
Yeah.
Mwah. Or Hawaiian as it's known, but I don't know if they even eat that in Hawaii. It might just be it's just us being like,
Yeah.
we steal a little bit of this.
Pineapple, yeah, Hawaii.
Like, who might do it?
Yeah. So then another question: what got you into VTubing, or what got us into VTubing?
Oh fuck.
I want to hear your story first.
Okay. Shit. All right. So, the first I guess or first time I saw anything of it, and I stopped going boomer, was on the Trash Taste podcast. That's the one. And it was one with Calliope.
Yeah, that's a good
I was
episode.
like, it is. And I was like, oh, this is interesting, but I'll probably never look it up. And then YouTube was like, so you've seen one video, would you like to see them all? And I was like, I'm sorry, can you leave my page? And then I sort of every now and again would click on one because I'm like, the fuck does that mean? Because they'd be very like misleading titles. So
Yeah.
it's like, well, I've got to see at least, you know, just in case. And then I before I realized it, I was like, oh shit, I'm watching like VTubers more than anything else. And then who was? Oh, it was a mix of Gura and and congratulations to Gurat for becoming the most subscribed VTuber now.
Wait, really?
GG. Yeah. I think it only
Damn.
happened like last week. But I was like, damn, go Gura. And what was the other one? Oh, and Amelia. The two of
Well,
them,
yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I want to do this. And then what was it that really like turned out? Oh, it was she was the most subscribed on her release. Like, damn. But now she's overall the most subscribed. Let's see if I can find what the name of the song is. Morty call I pay. Right.
Oh, her first one?
No, it wasn't her first one. It was I think it was it this one? Oh no, there it was. Off with their heads. The kind of like clap back to people who weren't doing things but telling her she was doing it wrong.
Yeah, that's a
and I
really
was
good
like,
one.
that's fucking gangster. I'm in. Because I was like, you know, I'm not like doing much, so I can't complain about things. So time to do things, and then I can complain. But no, I never complained about them. I was just, you know, I was like complaining about things for myself, and I was like, hold on, well, I have nothing to complain about since I'm not doing enough to push it. So then, yeah, then I started, and at first it was a bit, you know, like I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll give it a go. And then I met you and Parky, and from that point on, I was like, okay, I'm feeling this now. So I think that's about it. I don't think there was anything more. I just sort of, as soon as I heard that song, I was like, right, get working on a model. I've got the model, get all the stuff down, like all the overlays and stuff downloaded. All right, let's go. It took me like 3 weeks to get everything ready, but within that three, like, and then I was like, oh shit, because I had just seen people be like, oh, pre-debut, and I was like, oh, I haven't done that. I need to set a date for myself so I know exactly, like, so I can't like skimp out on it, and not be like, oh, maybe next time. I'm worried. So you know, forcing myself to just go through with it, which kind of worked out, I guess. So there we go. I think that is all for me. Your turn.
All right, so damn. I started getting into VTuber. I know the exact because I was already pretty deep into the rabbit hole when the Trash Taste episode came out. So I think it was like the beginning of 2020 that I got into the rabbit hole.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know the exact clip, but I don't know the VTuber's name. It was like the one clip that they were playing Minecraft, and then one of them just said, "Let's kill the hoe," like the JoJo meme thing. I thought it was really funny, and I just started watching more, and that's basically what happened. But yeah, I didn't watch a lot of the Hololive members because, I mean, they stream pretty late at night for me, and I'm too lazy to. And I don't even set my fucking clock to wake me up, so that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I did watch Morty after the Trash Taste episode a lot because she streams at times that I can usually watch them. But I mostly watch like other indie VTubers because they don't have a lot of people in chat, and it's just more fun to connect with them that way.
Agreed.
So I just started watching a lot of indie VTubers, and I was like, hey, this seems like fun, let's just try it. And my idea was to start at the 20th, the 20th of April at like 4:20, haha, funny joke. So, but nah, that was too much waiting for me, so I started at the 10th of April, and
okay. Not bad. you're like, I can't be asked doing the joke. I just want to start.
Yeah. And yeah, but I mean, I'm VTube. It's not really like VTubing for me. It's more like just streaming because not most of the things that I wanted to do on my channel didn't come from VTubers. Yeah, like the model and everything. Yeah, that's VTuber shit. But I wanted to do like more edgy type of stuff because I thought that was really funny. And yeah, so basically, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about like how to start streaming and that type of shit. Because
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I didn't for a long time. Streaming. I've been streaming for like 2 years now, but
Yeah, you
never
said-
really. I wouldn't say professionally because this isn't professionally, but never really like on like this. I was never really this big. I just played like shit on my PlayStation, and I just stuck with it for a bit. But now I actually try to make good content. It's not good, but I try.
Oh, it is. Shut up.
I mean,
Bite me.
if drawing troll faces is good content, then I guess.
It's very funny, and
Yeah,
that's good to me.
but yeah, I just started watching a lot of videos from like Alpha Gaming and the Ludwig video where he talked about how to start streaming, and that's basically what helped me a lot on how to start because I wrote down like a couple of streamers that I really liked and I wanted to emulate. So,
Yeah, take like bits from.
Yeah.
Be like, okay.
And that was more like edgy type of humor. But when I started, I was like, this community won't like that. So I just did my old habit where I just played video games and talked for a tiny bit, but not that much. But now I've turned around for a bit and I try to be more funny and more edgy type of shit.
Yeah.
Although
More
it's not
like
really
what-
edgy, it's
what
just
you
funny.
Enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
slowly revealing the amount of degeneracy. I started out not so pure, but a bit purer, and now it's like, all right, I'm getting comfortable. I'm sorry.
Because I made like my account on Twitter a week before I started
Oh, okay.
VTubing. So I was just looking around for other VTubers and I just followed them, and that's where I met you. Because that was
Hell
before
yeah.
my debut. And
So
yeah.
I'm just one of those like what they call like the things where they're like, hey, drop your stuff so people can meet you, or was that through someone?
Oh, networking threads. No, we met through someone, I think so. Yeah, so one of the first followers that I have, or that I had, retweeted or liked something that you did. So I clicked on your
Okay.
profile and just followed you. And I directly sent a message to you, like, hey, if you ever need help with setting up your stream or making a Discord server, then just
You're
DM
right,
me.
you did.
And that's how it started.
Yeah, and I totally have my Discord server. Shut up.
Yeah, you do.
I've set up so much for it, and then I keep forgetting because I'm like working on other things. So I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah,
Carries
I had
on
my
doing the thing.
I have my Discord server since the start, but it changed a lot during that because
Yeah.
I put like bots in it and the whole reaction rules thing. So it changed a
Yeah,
lot,
that's
but yeah, now I finally have a good Discord server.
Hello, Jelly.
Hello, Jelly.
I was like, hello.
Hello.
Lucky.
No. Fuck.
This is the takeover. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no. I mean, it's also your podcast, so you can take it over whenever you want.
Oh, no,
So-
it's a double.
Yeah. So now on to my questions.
All right.
Oh no.
Just begun.
This might be a bit out of character and shit, but how did you come up with your name?
Okay.
If you don't want to answer it, then that's fine.
No, I'll do it. Because it's
Oh.
kind of funny, right?
Oh, now I want to know.
The headpiece I have next to the horns is heavily inspired by the anime Bleach.
I heard in your chat.
It's not like one of my favorite, but it's like the one that got me into anime. So it's got like a very special place in my heart. And the like Kubo, like, well, the writing might be kind of, yeah, sometimes the designs are fucking beautiful. But he was a fashion designer, so it makes sense. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I was like, well, I also like stuff like it's also taken slightly from Blue Exorcist. There's also some inspiration on design from some models on VR chat because I've been playing that a long time.
So you're
Um,
telling me that your model is fuck, I can't think of the fucking words. So you're
it's
telling
a
me your
it's a
model,
homunculus,
yeah,
basically. Yeah.
is based on Sonic Vegeta?
No, I only just found Sonic Vegeta, and okay, I'll actually reveal this because it's kind of funny. I am working on a Sonic outfit for Ban.
That's great.
Okay, but how did I get the name? Right. So if I like every now and again, it's more like a I wouldn't say therapy. It's kind of therapeutic, but it's just like a if I'm feeling creative, but I just want to like I don't want to draw or something. I have like loads of Google Docs where I've written down like little stories or something that will never be released. Those are like
Mm.
mine. They are not good enough to be released. um, but for those when I'm trying to fuck off. No, when, when I make those or like when I make a D&D character, I have this one website that is a random name generator that has like loads of
Oh,
different options. And there was one that I saw because I was just looking through it and I was like, I can't think of a name. And I was like, maybe I can get inspiration from that website. It's done really well so far. and then um and then I found that there was one for specifically I think it was the Arankar in Bleach, and I was like, well, it kind of fits. So the name wasn't like an exact what one like it suggested, but I was like, oh, I like how that looks. I'm gonna mix these two, uh,
mm-hmm.
and then like kind of change that. So that's so a random name generator helped me pick the name.
Yeah.
And how about yours?
This is also a really dumb story. So, I have a
Yes.
notebook next to my bed, which I
Okay.
write shit in. And I didn't have a concept for a VTuber model type thing and backstory before this current one that you're seeing right now. But that that was too cringe. So I scratched it and
Okay.
started all over again. Let me look because I don't know where it is.
Was
Here it
it
is.
the Oroka
No, yes. No, so basically what I did was
Okay.
the first thing that I had in mind was, all right, I want to make a VTuber type or monkey type VTuber. So
Okay.
what I did was I I went onto Google Translate and just started translating shit. So my name literally means stupid monkey. That's not a
That's
fucking
fucking
joke.
awesome. I love that. Stupid.
But
Oh,
but the
I,
but the problem is I
oh
translated it
no.
word for word. So when you put it
Right.
together, it means leave me alone. So I kind of made
So you're the stupid monkey who
yeah,
wants to be left alone.
but I don't.
Okay. Okay.
I just one friend. But yeah. So I didn't check
I
that,
like
so
it.
that's
I
pretty
like it.
dumb. But yeah.
No, I love it. We
And
both have
yeah.
very quotations creative
Yeah.
ways of making it.
Yeah, and I do have an entire backstory written in that same notebook, but I didn't release it yet. So
Yeah, mine's on a Google Doc, but I haven't released it because parts of it constantly not so much change. I reword things so it's like, oh, now this grammatically makes more sense, and there's information there that needs something because it doesn't. It's a weird leap otherwise. And then I'm like, but do I release it now? No, I can't have people read. But I don't know. maybe I'll just never release it, and then people ask, I'll just make a new every time, make a different backstory. I was once eaten by a bear. I pulled myself out from the bear's carcass, and there I was. Oh goodness. Go on, what have you got? Oh,
So let me think. I did also write another one down, but we basically
Okay.
already we basically already talked about that with the question what got you into VTubing. But yeah, how did you prepare for this VTuber thing is something that I wrote down, but that's basically what we already talked about.
yeah.
So not gonna repeat the same thing. If you want to listen to it again, go to YouTube or Spotify. I am gonna.
I like that. I like that.
I'll keep promoting the thing on
Hell
YouTube
yeah.
and Spotify.
I did actually just think of a question for you because it's something that is very is very topical right now.
Oh,
So I don't know if you've seen, but the most recent Audacity release has caused a bit of a stir. Have
oh,
you seen that?
no, I haven't seen actually.
No. Okay.
Tell me about it.
So in there, like, so people can obviously look at like patch notes and everything. So they've got one that like Facebook and everything has, so it doesn't bother me at this point. Where it's like, oh, we can give your information to government bodies and like police and all that. And it's like, yeah, everyone does that, so I'm not bothered. Some people were bothered, but I don't care. The one that I did care about is they also put that people can just straight up buy your information. So you can, so if you have the newest one, you're basically someone can be like, yeah, I want to buy them.
Jesus.
And, yeah, it's like, what? Why? So I'm
That's
on an
fucked.
old version for if I want to record something. I'm like, no. Yeah, I don't know what their thinking was behind it.
Oh, what I usually just do is I just record my audio in OBS and then just in my video editing software I just remove the video and just leave the audio there.
Oh yeah, I only really use Audacity if I'm like, okay, I just need to like practice some things, or if I'm making something for a soundboard. Like, just throw it in there, cut it down, done.
The chat demands repeats. Listen to it on Spotify or YouTube. Will be.
There you go. There's the repeat.
Yeah.
You're happy now.
You're ignoring us? No. I'm reading the
ignoring
chat.
as actually.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I'll call you out. What now?
I'm not gonna mock them for grammar and spelling because I can't spell.
Because I'm bad at spelling.
Yeah.
I also am. So it's you know, it's a brethren type deal. Shaking my hat.
Also, another question that I had in mind. I didn't write it down, but what's the most recent anime that you've watched?
Oh shit!
And I have mod powers.
Yeah,
I can take them away. I can take them away, Jelly.
That's
Be
a
scared.
good question. Hold on, I actually have my mail open because I constantly look for new things that I end up not watching because I keep getting distracted.
Power tripping already. Can't
Off the
believe.
top of my head, to see if I can think of one. That's me. Oh goodness, sorry. Oh, while I'm looking, you know what yours was?
Yeah, I do. I've finished the newest season of Seven Deadly Sins recently.
Oh, okay.
Because I really
What
liked.
did you think?
I really like that show. But yeah, the new season has a great story. Animation is shit because it's one of the new seasons of Seven Deadly Sins. But
I have seen a screenshot, and I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, and then I saw a different screenshot. And I was like,
no,
oh,
it's real.
okay,
It's
not
real.
because of the movement. Oh, all right, Jelly. See you
Got it, bro.
around. Thank you for coming.
My powers are gone. Goodbye, have fun, lads. You better listen to the rest of it on Spotify or YouTube. I swear. No, I'm kidding. Have fun at work.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's the most recent anime that I've watched. It's the story is really good, but I mean, the animation is shit.
Gotcha. Damn. My most recent was a little baby show. It's the most recent. Oh, which one? That is. The most recent I finished was a show called Horimiya. Um,
Don't know that one.
it's. I like my cutesy shows. I'm willing to say it. I don't give a fuck. And it is very much like a cutesy show that I think it's like the fourth time or something it's tried to have an anime adaptation, and this time they finally did it good. I watched it in both. No, I watched it in dub first because these days I tend to prefer watching stuff in dub just because I got a big love for voice acting. Um, and it had a really good dub, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" But of course, people in the stuff for it are like, "Ugh, English voices." And it's like, shut up. But I really enjoyed that show. The animation isn't like, it's not like a Fate series animation, but it's fairly simple. But it's a very pretty simple. I'll put it that way. And as a person who really likes backgrounds in anime, it has a lot of really nice backgrounds. So I'd recommend it if people like cutesy shows.
I mean,
Don't do the crusty
Grabs.
I mean, some cutesy shows are fun to watch from time to time. So I like Bananya. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know.
Oh, the little like cat.
Yeah, with
banana.
the cat and the banana.
Yes. Actually, ask him about that. I don't know if you use Mal at all, my enemy list.
No. I do have one somewhere, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, off the top of your head then, is there any anime off the top of your head that you like either is your favorite or like you would give like a 10?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, easily.
Right, go on. What's
I
your 10?
fucking love Beastars.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's so fucking good. I don't care what the fuck people are gonna say about it, but it's so good.
No, I'd seen it. It was like really well done.
The new season is coming out on like the 15th here, so I'm really fucking excited for it.
Okay.
But yeah, either that or I don't know. I haven't really watched that many top tier shows, I would say. I mean, I've watched the first 3 parts of JoJo because I'm a recent weeb.
I have not watched any of JoJo. I know it purely through memes.
Yeah, so JoJo was actually the first show that I've watched. I started watching anime like 2 or 3 years ago, so pretty recent.
Oh damn, okay.
But yeah, JoJo is one of the first
anime boomer too.
Yeah, so that's one of the first shows that I've watched. That is the first show actually, because a friend of mine said like, "Hey, wanna make a Crunchyroll account?" And I said, "Sure." And the first thing that he started watching was Naruto, of course. But I started with JoJo because of memes and shit. So that's one of the first, and I still haven't finished it.
Yeah, that's fair. I have tons of things that, well, not tons, but a good handful of things that I have not finished. I keep meaning to go back to because I enjoyed them. Because otherwise I'll just straight up drop something. But I just at the same time, if I've watched something and I haven't watched it in ages, I'm like, oh shit, I'm really intimidated to go back now because I feel like I'd have to start from the start again.
Yeah, there's only one show that I've dropped, or not 2.
Oh, okay. What was it?
Naruto. I've watched the first season of, or the first 27 episodes of that, and I was like, nah. And Dragon Ball. I don't like Dragon Ball.
Oh my god, someone who also thinks that way. Thank you. It was revolutionary for its time.
Yeah.
That is a very specific point its
But
time.
it's shit right now.
It is no longer its time.
I mean, most people just look at it at like a nostalgia thing.
Yeah, like I
And
like some of the characters, like like Vegeta is. Yeah, then again, it's mostly because I like his voice as well. But
and you like the mashup of Sonic and Vegeta.
oh, that's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. Let's see what. Yeah, Vegeta's English voice is fucking awesome. Okay, I'll give you like my most recent thing. I gave a 10. When did this show come out? It wasn't long ago. I think it was last year. Yeah, summer 2020. It's called Great Pretender.
Oh yeah, the
Oh my
Netflix original.
god! Well, Netflix original quotations. It's just because they licensed it.
Yeah.
But oh my god, like I'm a big fan of like con artist stuff or like mystery shows and like that itched all of those. And again, it's got some incredibly beautiful backgrounds, so that sold me. And it's got a really interesting dub that
Mhm.
confused me at first because the first like half of the first episode is in Japanese, and I was like,
Yeah.
is this the dub? But no, they instead of just doing like this is straight English, they were like, okay, we'll do some other languages every now and again if they're in a certain place. It's like that's a really cool idea. I like that.
Yeah, it's great.
Mm.
I've watched the first 2 episodes of Great Pretender, I think, and I
Okay.
also was confused in the beginning because I did put it in Japanese, but
Yeah.
at like the mid of the first episode, it just starts in English out of nowhere. So
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
huh?
They sort of do the opposite
Yeah.
of the dub. Oh man.
But then just in the
Um,
middle, it was like, now we're going back to Japanese because we're too lazy to do everything in English.
Yeah. God, I've got one show on my list that I'm like, I definitely just put this as a 10 for the fucking meme of it because it's
Oh.
really just a 1. It's fucking School Days.
I haven't watched it.
Don't. That is all I'll say.
The lowest rated that
what-
I have on my Mel list is probably SAO.
Okay. Okay. I liked the was it the first half of the first
Yeah.
season, and then I didn't mind the rest, but it wasn't enough to like keep me interested. I'm sorry.
I did
I was
watch
just trying to
both.
move it.
I did watch both seasons because my friends
Yeah.
pressured me into doing it, but yeah, I didn't really like it.
No, I was just looking. The only things I've dropped was Boruto because I had watched all of Naruto, mostly begrudgingly. But I was like, maybe Boruto would be okay. And to be fair, I thought some of the things that they had done was better than in Naruto. I was like, okay, that's pretty good. But for the most part, I was like, this is ongoing. It's going to be too long, and I don't care enough.
It's
And
just
the other
fucking
one's Fairy
Naruto
Tail,
again. Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much. And the other one's Fairy Tale because I was like, okay, everything is just like it is just repeating itself over and over. And I've now watched enough shows that this doesn't keep my interest.
Yeah. Yeah, so
But
the only two. Fuck my voice. The only two that I've
Sorry?
dropped are Dragon Ball and Naruto. But what's still a show that you want to finish, but you just can't find the time or shit?
oh god, see if I've got one on my plan to watch. Oh my god. Okay, this is one I've been going through constantly, and then I forget about it, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to go back, and then I forget where I'm at. It's fucking Full Metal Alchemist. I have been trying to finish that for like 10 years.
I haven't seen a single episode of it.
Oh.
I was gonna watch the live action Netflix thing as a meme, but
Like I enjoyed it. Like there was no like I just don't care to watch this. I just every time I got around to watching it, something would come up that I'm like, okay, I need to put this aside for a bit. But that aside for a bit became like maybe like a year gap or something. And then there was like a 3-year gap where I didn't really watch anime because I burnt myself out on it. And so I need to get round to finally finally finishing it. But there's like a good few shows that I'm like I've got on my plan to watch that I'm like, okay, I'll get round to it when I get round to it. But they're mostly like new shows. So I usually wait on
Yeah.
new shows to finish before I watch them because I'm a serial binger.
Yeah, exactly. I've only really binged one show, but yeah, there are a lot of shows that I still want to watch but haven't finished yet. Like JoJo, for example, because I still want to finish that. Although part 3 kind of sucks in my opinion. I don't like it. Most people are like, yeah, skip part 1 and 2 and go directly to part 3. But part 2 is fucking amazing, and people always say that part 3 is good, but I don't like it. The only good thing in part 3 is there's a monkey with a stand that is just an entire boat.
Okay.
So yeah, that's basically the only good thing in part 3, I think.
Oh,
but yeah,
man.
that's still one that I want to finish because it's really fucking long, but it's supposed to be really good. Jujutsu Kaisen is also another one that I still need to finish. I watched like the first
I need to
couple
finish
of
that as well. I did the same. I watched the first few when it was coming out, and I
Yeah.
was like, this is interesting enough that like it's not
it's
something
interesting.
that I
but
feel like I'll be talking about for years, but it's something that at the moment I'm feeling like I'm having fun watching.
yeah.
But-
Also, another one that I still need to finish is Death Note. I've watched like
okay.
2/3 of it already, but I don't know why, but I just keep forgetting that it exists.
And the final section is pretty. Some people like it, not me.
Oh, I still haven't watched that.
But,
yeah, I'm at the part like where L. Yeah, you know.
yeah.
All right, so no spoilers, but yeah.
Yeah.
And the final one that I still need to watch that is really funny in my opinion, but I just don't know why I keep forgetting about it is Pop Team Epic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've known. I've seen a good few things about that.
It's so fucking funny.
Oh no, it just didn't. I think that one just sort of like went under my radar, and I've never bothered to be like, I'll watch it. So I might do if you're like, this is fucking incredible.
I mean,
but,
it's just basically it goes against everything that is anime.
Right. Yeah.
It's so funny
It's
to
like
me.
memes rather than anime.
Like sometimes they just do an entire episode in English instead of in Japanese, and that's the
really?
original. Yeah, and in the first episode they have you like fake out that it looks like a romantic anime, but then it's just like psych. Here you have some dumb shit. So it's really fucking funny. But yeah, I haven't been watching a lot of anime recently. I've just been watching a lot of other stuff.
I've just been working on things, so I've sort of like, I'm trying not to burn myself out, like putting myself in too many baskets. But I'm also like, I get that like I get very hyper, and I just need to do things, so it's satisfied doing that. But there is a little show that I adore, and it's not like super highly rated, but for me, like I love it. And each episode is like 5-ish minutes because it was meant to be like between shows when it came out. It's only like 13 episodes, and it's called I Can't Understand What My Husband Is Saying. And it's just a normal person who's married a weeb.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
It is. It's just really silly. There's some really nice parts in it too, but for the most part, it's just some silly fun. But like I said, it's like 5 minutes long. I think it's all on YouTube as well. And it's just like, okay, I can sit down, watch that within like, you know, before the day's over, and then carry on doing whatever
You
it
can
is I want
binge.
to do.
You can binge those episodes in like an hour because
Yeah, exactly.
I did watch forgot what the name is, but I did watch a show also with like 13 episodes, which are 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
I had to go to because I still go to school. Yeah, wow. I think I told you that, but yeah, I had to go to school and I wanted to watch something, so I just watched that. And most of the episodes are only 3 minutes because if you skip the ending and the opening, I don't do that normally, but I just wanted to finish the show really quickly. So
I'm terrible for skipping the endings and openings. I'm like, okay, I'll watch it first time. If it's a really good one, I'll watch it every time. Unless if it's not, I'll skip it because I just want to see the content.
yeah, I do always listen to the intros or openings or whatever you want to call them, because most of the times they're great. But I don't know, I always skip the endings.
Yeah, endings are. I don't know. I feel like there's very few like incredible endings. There's tons of like incredible openings,
Yeah.
but endings, I don't know, like something just who knows, maybe it is just like a well, this is the end, so who's gonna care about this part anyway? I don't know the whole process behind anything, so I won't pretend to. I am no expert. I am just some dude who every now and again likes to watch stuff. And that's where I'm at now. Before I was at the point where I was like, okay, finish this show, start another one. But that's what burned me out. So I'm like, okay, take my time. There is no rush.
I've only had like one show that was like so. That's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. But there only was like one show that was so good that I watched all of it in like a day because it was so much fun, and that was Violet Evergarden.
Dude, I couldn't. The only reason I couldn't do that like binge is just like I'm a fucking
sad
crier.
Yeah, me too.
So I was like, okay, this because like I for years like so let's take an example like Marley and Me. When I first watched Marley and Me, you know, the anime, of course. No, I didn't cry. I was just like, oh, that's sad, and I had like the iron heart, and I was like, you know, whatever. And then it was fucking Clanad that started the downhill into cry at everything. But oh my god, Violet Evergarden is just like one of the most beautiful, like both in concept and like animation.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, you're right, Kyo. The after story, that's when it hits. Oh, I can't handle it. There's still scenes I can't talk about where I start going.
No, so I only created like two anime series.
Okay.
Which were like I think the third season of Seven Deadly Sins. I really love that show.
Okay.
And it's weird sometimes, the show, but I think it's a really fun one. And Violet Evergarden, yeah.
Yeah.
Because in like the first season of Seven Deadly Sins, Meliodas is just this horny guy that just only wants to squeeze. But afterwards, he's gonna be like an actual character, and in the most recent season, it's really fucking good.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I've only seen the first season. So.
Yeah, the story is good in the most recent season.
Episodes.
Yeah,
season. That's the one. Yeah,
that's the word. Yeah,
like.
But yeah, I've seen a lot of live action or Disney shit lately.
Yeah, have you seen?
No, I know that you were going to talk about Luca. Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Recommend it.
I've seen a bit of it. My mom and my little sister were watching it, and nah.
Okay. Like one thing that I did find funny is like before it like came out, someone was like they put up a meme and it was just like following through Pixar's history, being like, history has shown us all these incredible things. Like, what would it be like if toys have feelings, if fish had feelings? And it went through all them, and then it was like, and now they're gonna teach us what if Italians had feelings.
What?
Because it's
Wait,
mostly based in
what?
Italy, so with like normal
Yeah,
like
Kyo,
Italian
exactly.
characters. So I just, oh man, it was just very funny. Like after that, I was like, okay, now I'm interested in watching.
Hey Ben, look in my Discord server and in
Yeah.
memes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's exactly what I was talking about.
Uh,
Yeah.
Memes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've
So
seen the first season. So.
yeah. But yeah, that gets less and less when the show goes on, and eventually he is
Okay.
actually a good character. I thought that this season was gonna be the last one, but I know for sure that it's not gonna be because it stopped at like a cliffhanger. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I've seen. Yeah. So, what's your favorite Disney movie? Let's talk about that then.
This one's really tough because like it's sort of like every time I'm like, oh yeah, it's this one, I then remember another one that I'm like, oh maybe it's that one. But so I have like, rather than a favorite, I have a top three, which is Hercules, um Princess and the Frog,
Oh, that's a good
and
one.
fucking Emperor's New Groove.
I still haven't watched that one.
Oh dude. Okay, you like that it still holds up to this day. And like in Patrick Warburton, I love. He's got such a great voice for like animated characters.
Mm-hmm.
And Kronk is just like Kronk's New Groove. Just never mind, that doesn't exist.
Alright.
It wasn't terrible. It just, compared to New Groove, it just it didn't hit. But it's got like a pretty great cast. Like there's no one that I was like, your voice doesn't seem right. Like there's an old man at the start that is voiced by the guy who voiced Piglet in Winnie the Pooh.
Oh.
And like once I realized that, when I point out to people that, are you sure? I show, and they're like, oh my god, yeah, that is it.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, mine's really easy. I only have
How
like
did we miss that?
yeah, for basically all my
But
movies or shows, it's a top three or top five type of deal. But
yeah.
for Disney, I have one favorite that will always be my favorite, I think,
Oh, okay.
and
What
that's
is it?
Coco. That's such a good one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Coco was a very like
Interesting.
heartwarming
Yeah.
film. Like I don't know if you have like a problem at all with Disney's obsession with twist villains.
No.
Yeah, I don't you know, I know some people are like, I just can't watch Disney anymore. Uh, but like I'm very like lax with things, so I can enjoy most things. But
Mm-hmm.
like there like Coco's one, I didn't mind too much because it like they made it flow pretty nice.
Yeah.
Uh, and just in general, the story of that was very sweet. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I like this.
Coco Air has a deep story. I mean,
You do need to see it, Kyo. If you haven't, it's good.
it's really good.
It's
It's just
Del
about
Toro, isn't it? Who
I don't know.
directed it? Oh god, I can't remember. Once when next the next podcast, we'll have to ask our expert.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was thinking of saving this type of shit for tomorrow because,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
but I
We have an
mean,
expert.
yeah, he's the expert, but I mean, I also want to talk with him about more than only movies and that type of stuff because that's what he
Yeah,
that's what he does on his own show. So
yeah,
we got to do
exactly.
something original.
I think it's about dying. Yeah, it's that
Yeah,
that's one of the themes in it, Kyo.
That's the biggest
Um,
theme. Yeah,
and of course, with every Disney film, it's also big about family. So,
yeah.
oh fuck, yeah, that's the. Sorry, I just remembered one of the other ones that's super up there is fucking Lilo and Stitch. That
I haven't seen that one in a long time.
that one absolutely kills me. Like that's one I can't watch too often because like it like it hurts too much to watch.
Oh, for me, it's The Lion King.
Oh, okay.
The last time that I've seen that movie is probably 5 or 6 years ago,
Wow. Okay.
because I just stopped it when Mufasa died, and just
Oh,
went
okay.
on with my day.
That's fair. I
Yeah.
wasn't too bothered
Meet
about
the Robinsons?
that one,
Yeah, I
but
think
Meet
that
the
I've seen that one.
Robinsons is good. I
I think I've
have
seen that one.
small arms and a big head.
But yeah, I watched a lot of
Yeah.
live action stuff recently. Like I've rewatched all the Marvel movies again. But
Oh yeah.
it's not really a movie, it's just a special. The thing that I've loved recently the most is Bo Burnham Inside. It's so fucking good.
Oh yeah. So you put about that. I've not really seen anything Bo Burnham, so it's not one that I'm like rushing out to see.
Yeah, it's
Um,
so good.
I was going to ask though, is there like I don't know if you if you watch TV at all, or if there's any
Not that
shows
much.
specific, or if there's like
Um
shows other than obviously anime that you are
yes.
particularly
Yeah, so
particularly big on
yeah, so
or interesting.
recently or no,
Hmm.
I've been watching all the Arrowverse shit, like DC series for a while.
Oh
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
Flash, Supergirl, Green Arrow, that type of stuff. That's really fun.
Mhm.
But recently, I mean, I still live with my mom and my little sister.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
and we eat at the TV sometimes. So we just
Mhm.
put Friends on the TV and then we just start eating. Friends it's
All right,
just chill
fair.
to watch.
Yeah,
I mean,
our like eating show is do you know Castle?
let me look.
It's got Nathan Fillion in it, and
No, I
all
don't
of
think that I
us
know
in our
that.
household love Nate. Um, but one that like I guess is like our version of Friends that is put on. Um, not so much at the moment, but it like it's our I guess soap is a very English one. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's called Only Fools and Horses.
No, I don't know
Um,
that one.
it it is like one of the most English things you'll come across, and it's not about like like people well off or anything. It's about the people who are very much like not well off, and he's a bit of a dodgy dealer. The main guy, he sells like off-brand watches and stuff. It's super old now, but I still love it. It's great fun.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm trying to think what was the TV show that oh god, I can't think what the
Yeah, I also
name
started watching the new season of Rick and Morty recently. I
okay.
don't know why, but I just find that type of humor really funny.
I haven't even like gone near Rick and Morty. It's one of those things that so many people like kept hyping up and telling me I had to watch that just out of
Yeah.
like being a
Spite,
stubborn
no.
bastard. I was like, fine then, I'm not gonna watch it. What now?
Nah, I get it. I didn't want to watch it either because of like the fan base is
Yeah.
really annoying. I mean, you've seen the
Yeah.
videos, but then I
Yeah. I
did start
mean,
watching
there's
it, and
the
it's really funny.
yeah. Like I've seen some of the things and like that's kind of funny, but like I don't know if it's similar to like and some people probably kill me for saying this, but I don't know if it's fairly similar humor to like Family Guy humor.
Mm, I wouldn't say so.
Oh, okay, because I'm
It's
not like
yeah.
I don't care so much for that sort of humor. It just doesn't make me laugh that much. Um, like there'll still be things that like I think with most comedy things that there'll always be something that I'm like, oh, that bit was funny.
Yeah.
So I'll try and focus more on that. But for the most part, shows like that don't tickle my fancy.
I haven't
Um,
really watched Family Guy a lot. I'm more of a Simpsons person.
yes, Simpsons is it's very funny humor. This is gross. Yeah. Um, God, Simpsons is a bit of an enigma because they have like some seasons where almost every episode hits. And it's like, wow, how are you doing that? And then they'll have some seasons where it's like, oh god, maybe you need to shut the show down. Have you considered not doing this? But,
Yeah, I've been rewatching
yeah.
the Treehouse of Horror episodes recently. Those are fun.
Oh god, yeah, those ones were always good. And like, I don't know if you see, I'm sure you must remember the episode, the Who Killed Mr. Burns, like that whole
Yeah,
thing.
I
Yeah,
think so.
I don't know if you know much about like the story about around like when it came out. Like, it makes it so much cooler to me because like the final episode of the one season was them finding Mr. Burns dead and ending with like putting everyone under suspicion, and they just kept quiet and were putting out little things to throw people off. Like they would send up fake information being like, oh, maybe this person did it, so people would latch on. Almost nobody guessed that it was Maggie by the time the next season had come around. And it's like, wow, that, like, I don't know how well you could do that nowadays because the internet finds out everything every minute.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a downside to the internet for me. I kind of like being surprised by things, and it's hard to do that. But it was just like so cool for its time that it managed to do that. But I can't find the name of the show I was thinking of, but there was a show that I used to watch as a kid, and it like nowadays I think it would do really well. But back then, because like people didn't really like talk about games much, and games weren't quite in the place that they are now culturally, it didn't take off. I think it only had one season. But it was this show where like they had people come on, like just normal people, and oh, okay, see you, kill. But they had people come on, and they would give them a scenario from from like different historical battles. So like the Celts versus the Romans, and they'd say, all right, you are now the commander of whichever army. See if you can win. And they'd have people in the like behind the scenes. They used, I think it was Rome Total War, and they had like different modded versions of it. And they get people to like say out what they want things to move around in, and it was just a really cool idea, and I loved the show. But as I said, it just didn't take off. It's sad that it didn't take off because it was such like a novel idea to, because it also like taught you things about history along the way. It was like, okay, if you would have done this, like whoever did, it may have been more effective, or like using modern tactics, we're now able to be like, oh, okay, someone may have won if they had done this. Now that we have more knowledge on how terrain like can change the face of battle, and
Yeah, that seems like a really good, cool concept or show.
yeah. I'll just have to find the stuff for it because I can't think right now what it's called. I had like everything saved for it at one point, but I have no idea where I've saved it anymore. Which is what, like, oh god, one thing. So I had to get my hair done this morning, and I was trying to find where I had written down everything throughout the week. So I was like, I feel like it's soon, because I am terrible in my notes on my phone. I'll put the date and the time for things, but I'll forget to put what those date and times are for. So I'll be like, all right, it's on this day. What is? I don't know anymore. I think maybe it was this. But I don't know if are you like pretty well organized about things? Or?
No.
No. Okay, good.
No.
Me either.
I mean, but That's also, if you follow me on Twitter, you also know that I don't make any stream schedules or anything. I just stream whenever I want
Yeah.
to, because I don't know if I'm actually free at that time. So I don't want to like misschedule shit. Like yes, was it yesterday? I don't know. I think it was Sunday that we did the whole planning of the podcast thing with Lotto. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I think it's low.
Yeah, Lotto or something. But yeah, so we planned that evening, and then the next morning I made like the thing in Discord, and
Oh, yeah.
it said 6 p.m. But I was just really tired, so I forgot completely that it was moved to 7 p.m. But yeah, that's all
It's
great
so
now.
I looked at it and I was like,
Hey, what the fuck?
something's not right. What is it?
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to our conversation. I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the time.
It's also fucking hard to chat with two people at the same time over the same thing, but just in different chats.
Yeah.
Because it was because I was in DMs on Twitter and on Discord. So, but yeah,
Gotcha.
do have him on
Oh,
Discord now,
man.
so everything will be all right.
Yeah, I have to, when it comes around to it, put it into like a group chat
Yeah.
thing. But man, so I'm assuming as things have gone on, and it's how long? So you said it was it April? You started? With the
Yeah, I
thing?
started in April.
Yeah, so that's been how long now?
I started April
Let's see.
10th, so it's been almost 4 months, I think.
Gee, yeah, 4 months. Damn. Yeah, mine's 1 month after.
Yeah, exactly
Um,
1 month after.
So yeah, oh man, like, so I assume you've been enjoying it.
No, that's why I keep doing it. No, but
I keep going because I hate it.
yeah, out of spite. But yeah, I do really
But-
enjoy it.
yeah.
It's one of the things that keeps me busy a lot because I
Mhm.
don't really want to talk about this on a podcast because I don't think that this isn't positive enough. But I've been depressed
good.
for a while recently, and this has been
Oh,
helping me
okay.
a lot with it.
Yeah,
Just
definitely
friends
things
and everything.
same way. Like, there are things that bother me, and I've just like flicked onto the stream,
Mhm.
and even just having like, the one, like, I know some people are like, I need the extra people, but for me, as long as there's one person that is entertained or even just watching, I'm like, okay, this is good, and my mood has turned now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's kind of, I guess, yeah, it's kind of therapeutic. 'Cause you're just like, okay, for this certain amount of time, everything else is shut out. This is just stream time. But
Yeah.
is there anything that like surprised you along the way that you were like, I didn't think this would be like a strange problem to have?
No, actually, because I've been, like I said before, I've been streaming for 2 years already before this whole thing.
Yeah.
So I was pretty prepared. The only thing that I was worried about at the start, because I was trying to set up a professional stream before this whole thing, but it just wouldn't work with all the widgets and stuff and the browser sources. So that was really annoying, and I had to figure that out. But everything works now. It just works. And yeah, the whole thing.
It just works.
Yeah. And yeah, the whole thing with like shitty laptop and everything. I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's annoying, but I can find ways around it. I can find ways to make it work, and
Same
that's
around
also
me,
a
I'm like,
pretty big accomplishment
just
when
gotta
something
find
works.
what games work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if
Rather
I
than
have to
just
stream
going,
Portal for the
can't do it."
20th time, then I will. I don't care.
You'll end up just having to speed run it because you're like, oh shit, what do I do this time?
Nah, I can't speedrun it. I can play it in like 1.5 hours, but that's max. Or
Okay.
that's the minimum. Yeah, I was thinking of streaming Hotline Miami soon, but I don't know if that's a good game to stream on Twitch.
I don't know. Yeah, that's been one thing that I'm like working out is like, okay,
Is
I
it
might
appropriate?
enjoy this game, but is it a good stream thing?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh fuck, dude. Like, and then also working out like, early on, I was doing like Minecraft, and I was
Yeah.
like,
The hardcore.
and then I realized I was like, I'm just like forcing myself to enjoy this just because it's like a thing everybody does.
Mhm.
And so I just dropped it. I was like, nah, let's see what else I can do. And then I was like, well, I do like Pokemon. And I was like, yes, I should have chose something I was passionate about from the beginning. If
Yeah.
only I had thought of that.
Yeah. So basically everything I do on my channel now has turned into a big meme. When I
Hell
started, I
yeah.
tried to do it seriously and stuff. And the first collab that I did with you and with Jelly, that were two
Yeah.
different collabs, were all pretty seriously. But now I just play the most random shit imaginable, like doing art. And I do want to do another
Yes.
Garfield card stream pretty soon.
Oh yes.
Because
Is that
Wait.
multiplayer or is that like
No,
a
it's an
single
actual game. And yeah, you can
Oh.
play it multiplayer, but I play it single
Okay.
player because it's like 99 cents on Steam right now. But I got it for free on Indie Gala or something.
Oh, okay.
But that doesn't support multiplayer, I think. But yeah, that's
damn.
it's a really good card racer.
Yeah, to be fair, in my opinion, the best Mario Kart is obviously the most like famous
Yeah.
kart game. In my opinion, though, the Sonic Racing All Stars is the best one I've played. Like everything felt like it worked better than Mario Kart, but it's like, you know, if you mention it to people, they're like, yeah, but I'd rather play Mario Kart. It's like, but this one's better, trust me.
Yeah, I have the same thing, but with Crash Team Racing or Racing.
Oh, okay.
I
haven't played
love
that
Crash
one, so-
Bandicoot. The first couple of
Yeah,
games
did
are
you ever
fun.
play Crash Bash back in the day?
No. No.
Ah,
It's
the
Yeah.
Crash Bash was. I remember it being really like fun to play because the people, more so because I was playing with people. But
yeah, it's supposed to be a really shitty game.
oh yeah, that it probably was. I go back to old games and I'm like, ooh, this hasn't aged as well as I had hoped. Maybe I'll just forget that I went back to it.
Yeah.
Oh god, actually, that's remind me of like did you ever used to watch the Jackie Chan Adventures TV show?
No.
Oh god, at the time,
I don't know if
I
that
remember
even was on TV here. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So the whole premise of it was like Jackie Chan was the main character, and it was his adventures trying to collect like these talismans of different like martial arts. And as a kid, I remember it being like the coolest show. I went back to try and watch it, and I was like, "Oh, this is painful. I'm gonna forget like that I even went back to watch it. I'm just gonna keep it in my mind that it was the greatest show as a kid." Like I don't need to remember that that I tried to watch it again, but unfortunately, like with a lot of old things, games and TV and everything, it like a lot of stuff just doesn't hold up now since there's so many like quality of life things that have made things better.
Yeah, talking about that, I like I said, I'm a pretty big Crash fan. I would say, I
Yeah.
did buy the Insane trilogy, and I do have the original
Yeah.
Crash on PS1, but I don't have PS1 right now, so I put it in my PS2.
Ah,
But yeah, so I played the first one in the Insane trilogy, on my PS4, of course, and then I went back to the old one, and I think that the old one controls better.
oh, okay.
And
Not very
most
often you get that.
Yeah, most people say that it's not, but I do think so, and it's not because of nostalgia. Because I started playing the old Crash like a couple years ago. I would say like 5 years ago. the original one, PS1 one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like a more recent,
Yeah.
comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Thanks
Did you
for
ever
the
play,
follow, Dino Nuggets 1542. I don't hear
Big
the.
Love?
Oh, I do. Yeah, there it is.
There
All right,
it is.
there it is.
What was I gonna say? You're talking about old things. It's gone. Fuck it.
Yeah, and also,
yeah,
where I have the exact opposite. Like the first game that I've ever played was Sonic Adventure, the original one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I recently rebought it on Steam, and I wanted to stream it.
Yeah.
So I rebought it, plugged my PS4 controller in because I'm not gonna play the game with a fucking keyboard and mouse. I'm not dumb.
Oh yeah.
So I plugged my PS4 controller in, and it's horrible.
Yeah, it's so's 2. So's number 2.
Yeah, I haven't played
so
number 2
annoying
yet.
to play.
But I mean, the controls are horrible, but the glitches in the first one are so
For me, it's
annoying.
the cameras.
Yeah, the camera is
in
also
old
really
games. Oh.
annoying. Yeah, it's so annoying, but it's also really funny to see, because I bought the entirety of the Dreamcast collection, and
Oh, okay.
on Steam, and one game that I do think still holds up, which I have never played before, is Jet Set Radio.
Oh, okay. I've never played Jet Set Radio.
Yeah, so I've played it for the first time recently, and that game still holds up. Although it is originally a Dreamcast game, but it's really good.
Yeah, to be fair, the Dreamcast had like a really, really good set of
Yeah.
stuff. It just PlayStation was too powerful.
I mean, the PS2 had DVDs though. Can you watch DVDs on the Dreamcast? No.
I don't think so. No, and it's like the Xbox, like original Xbox, the fucking brick shit house. Like that one I feel like mostly took off as much as it did thanks to Halo and it being Microsoft. Like Microsoft was already a home name, so people were like, "Oh, well, I trust Microsoft with this, so this is probably good." And PlayStation,
Halo is so good though.
Oh yeah. So like everything already had its way. So the Dreamcast was like, please, just give me a chance. But everyone I knew who had a Dreamcast was like, this is my favorite one to play. I was like, damn.
And then of course,
like later.
Yeah, and then of course the iconic GameCube.
Oh no, the GameCube's the only one. So I've got like my 64 in here. I've got the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 1 and the original Xbox. The GameCube, I have no idea where that went. When we moved house, I think we lost it. I'm like, sad.
I hate losing games.
Yeah, like I've still got all the games and stuff, but I can't use them.
I've only lost one single game in my entire life, and I'm still fucking pissed about it.
What game was it?
Pokemon Diamond on the DS.
No.
It's such a good game, but I just can't play it because I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, I'm like, so I make sure like I think I own almost every Pokemon game. I even own like Pokemon Tetris, just because it's Pokemon.
The Tetris Attack thing.
Yeah, they would like, even if they were shit, I was like, it's Pokemon. I'm a big Pokemon
I need
fan.
it.
I just want to have it for the novelty. And man, like, anytime I've lost something Pokemon, it has just broke my heart. Cause I'm like, but it meant so much. But man, losing games, like, especially if it's something you put time into, that's even worse. Like,
I mean, I wasn't that far into Diamond, but it's still stupid.
Yeah. Luckily, you can now use
Yeah.
You didn't hear that from me though.
But I usually just play the games on like my DS, my 3DS, because I mean it's portable, it's nice.
Yeah.
I do have a laptop, but the battery is shit, so I can't take it anywhere.
Yeah.
So I've bought the original three Pokemon games, Pokemon Yellow, Blue, and Red on the Virtual Console, and I've been playing the shit out of those. Those are fun.
I find them very hard to go back to.
I like them.
Like they've still got a special place in my heart, but they had like there's so many like problems with them that were like fixed later on. That I'm like, this is hard to go back to and not want to play it, one of the later ones.
Yeah, I haven't played a lot of Pokemon games, but those are some of the most fun I've had in games in general.
Like for me, like I know people were like there is a hate mob for Sword and Shield, but that like is the most fun I've had with Pokemon in like years. And I was like, dude, I don't care about like all these things that may need work on, and like there's also some things that the Pokemon fans are the fans that never are satisfied. It is a community that while I love Pokemon, I do not feel so strongly about the community.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah. But Sword and Shield, like I can just sit down and have a good time with it every time. And I'm like, all right, next.
The soundtrack of Sword and Shield is great.
Oh yeah, Pokemon, like if they've done one thing great pretty much every time is the music.
I love the Tower Battle theme, and I haven't even played the game. Maybe it's just because of Toby Fox, but
of course, yeah, because
he made that song.
Took part in it. Yeah, that like I think the thing that like super sold that for me, like those games for me, like at least in like the gym battles, is having people like in the soundtrack cheering for you, and I was like, ooh, this makes me feel special.
Yeah, that song in particular, I want to use that for like a montage or something. It's such a good song.
Yeah, I mean, like I find it fun. I find it funny, like the amount of people who in different videos, for like if they're doing like a talk about like if they're doing like a video essay, if they're like whatever they're doing, they'll have like so many people have different Pokemon songs in the background. Yeah, and it's like wow, like the impact of Pokemon is kind of insane, like culturally.
Oh,
I
fuck, I
don't know
punched
if
my
any
mic.
other series. That's what I just did too. I don't know if any games like Mario is the only one maybe that's come as close as Pokemon for the amount of reach it has. Oh, sorry, I just like swallowed the wrong way.
Yeah.
Ew. Oh, I saw so you put up a thing like the games that made you or whatever.
Yeah, I tagged you in
I
it.
need to get around to doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, those
I
are.
keep being like, maybe I'll do it, but I can't.
Yeah,
I can't decide.
I also had trouble with that because the first four or three were really easy for me. I don't know where it is right now. Here it is. Because the first three were Celeste, my favorite game of all time. I've said multiple times already, it's such a good game. Like I said before, I've played it when I played it the first time. I was really struggling with depression and that type of shit, and this game really helped me with that. Portal 1 and 2, it's fucking Portal. You can't disagree with that.
Fair.
The Last of Us, it's such a beautiful game, and we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
The original Doom, which is it's just fun. I love the original Doom.
Fair. There are some games that like they don't have to be, the most epic game of all time. It's just I have fun with this. Fuck everything else.
Yeah, exactly. And then Sonic Adventure, because it's the first game that I've ever played. But if I remade this one, then I would probably replace that with Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, That's fair. I just don't know for me because there's like the only thing that I'm like, because I don't want to put like multiples of a series, otherwise they'd all be different Pokemon games.
Yeah, that's why I put Portal 1 and 2 at the same spot because
Yeah, like I know number one for me will just be Pokemon. Like
yeah.
it has been with me since the beginning. I don't know other than that because like I unfortunately because it is like games that made me um unfortunately I'd probably have to put FIFA in there because as a kid that's what got me like part of the thing that got me into gaming, so it did technically make me,
Yeah.
but it's like, oh man, I can't stand playing those anymore.
Nah, I have the exact same thing because I was doubting, because I was thinking of putting. This is gonna be really fucking stupid, but I was thinking of putting
Yeah.
Fortnite in there because it's probably the game
Okay.
that I've played the most, just with friends in general. Like the first chapter, I've played it so much because it was just fun,
Yeah.
just like Doom. But yeah, now it's just a shit game and I don't want to play it anymore. The only reason why it's downloaded on my PS4 right now is because of the because I bought the battle pass because Rick and Morty were in there. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it with my money. I just played and saved the world for like an hour and then I bought it because
Yeah.
I'm not that stupid.
Yeah,
But I still have Fortnite installed, so I
think
am that
just about
stupid.
every person I know who plays Fortnite, if I'm like, when I talk to them about it, the first thing they'll say is, "I hate Fortnite." It's
Yeah,
like, well, why do you play it?
that's basically
I
the
don't
same
know.
with people that play League of Legends.
Oh yeah, I tried that. It wasn't for me.
Oh, I love it.
That's fair. Like,
I mean,
is there any like particular reason for that, or?
I didn't really play it that much because my laptop just dies when I play it nowadays. It's
Yeah.
really dumb. But I started playing at beginning of this year, and
Okay.
and it was really fun. No one was nice to me, and even people
Fair
that were
enough.
worse, even people that were worse than me were trash talking, and I thought that was really funny. I thought it was
Oh
really
my
funny, and
god.
that's why I kept playing it because I just thought that was hilarious.
That was the problem I had with Overwatch. Like people were so toxic, but I just kept playing. And then I realized I was getting too angry playing it, and I was like, okay, I need to put it down.
Yeah.
So I have a actually I'll say about this because I don't know if I've said on streams, so it'd be funny to talk about this. Um at like one point I did play like I played when Overwatch came out. Like I almost didn't miss every like a day for like 2 years. Like I was obsessed with playing it, and
It looks like a fun
I did
game.
enjoy it. Yeah. I will now say I prefer paladins. Fight me.
Hmm.
Um, but I think it's just become crossplay as well. Overwatch.
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, there's a beta version that is crossplay, I think.
yeah, yeah. But so as I said, I got very angry when I would play Overwatch. Like it took like it wouldn't take me long to cool off afterwards, but
No,
as I was playing, I would get super angry.
you're scary when
And
you're angry.
yeah, I punch things. And I've got better at not doing that.
I have a funny story
I-
about that.
Wait, can you hear that?
Yeah.
My hand is forever messed up because I punched a wall after playing something. I went full Kyle. Um, but I was playing Overwatch and I had I think like a couple of days before I'd had surgery on both of my toes. So like big toes. So I was
Oh.
like in discomfort constantly, and it was like this is horrid. So I was kind of in a bad mood as it was. And I can't think. I must have just been having like loads of bad games, and it's so stupid. I headbutted my controller and I cracked my head. So if I ever have a scar on my head from getting too angry at Overwatch, but it's a good reminder now that if I'm getting angry at a game, I just put it down.
Yeah.
I walk away. Like I mean, like properly angry as well. Like when I was playing Pokemon, I got a little angry, but it wasn't anything like major. It was just like, oh, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah.
But have you got what are you like with game rage? Are you fairly?
Oh no, I used to yeah. So when I played Fortnite, I used to,
Oh,
yeah. Here it comes. Yeah, I used to play it with the same two others always. So that was
yeah.
always really fun. But every time that we lost, I was just like on my table every time. I don't know if you could hear that, but then the
Oh yeah.
cable of my second screen died for my laptop. So which I was streaming
Oh
with.
no.
So now I just do it with always one screen, and it's really annoying. So since then, I haven't done it.
Yeah, I just remembered as well. There's a clip on my channel from
Oh.
playing Pokemon, and I can't think what it was that happened, but you can hear me throw my controller.
Damn.
And when I rewatched it, I was like, "Oh, I didn't even realize you could hear that." Oh, fuck.
I mean, you can hear
Um,
everything with this new mic now. It's really, it's
Oh, your
cool, but
mic's
it's really
great.
annoying.
Hell yeah. Oh god, it like I wish I didn't have as bad game rage because like there's so many injuries I've had where I'm just like I shouldn't have punched my desk that hard or like or like oh here's another funny one. I've got a scar on my little finger. Sometime this year, I don't know when it was. We were playing Paladins. I was playing it with my friends. It doesn't work on my laptop anymore, sadly. Um, we were having a set of bad games, and I was getting in a really bad mood. And I should have just like stopped, but I was like, no, I'm playing with my friends, and they're still going. I punched my laptop, and I think I just like hit under a key, and it sliced my finger open. And I was like, well, now I like it took the anger out instantly. Like the anger was gone, but I was like, now I'm just in pain. Fuck me, what I'm fucking idiot. But
Yeah.
I haven't punched. That's probably part of the reason that it doesn't work on my laptop anymore because I fucking punched it, and it wasn't like a light punch. Like it's got a slight dent in the laptop.
Damn.
It is not good. I've never like broken like a laptop or anything like straight up from doing it, but
Oh, I've almost
I've
broke my
probably come
controller once.
close. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I should have. Controllers. Yeah, there are many broken controllers.
Yeah, I've almost broken my controller twice, but it never really. While playing Undertale, I almost broke my controller at the last boss because
I
at
was
the
about to
last
say
boss.
why, and then I remembered Undertale is pretty
Yeah, it's pretty hard, the
difficult.
last boss. So yeah, almost broke my controller there, and I was recently playing Enter the Gungeon with a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
And that's also a really hard game. But yeah. Also,
Oh,
talking
man.
about the top 5 favorite games,
Oh yeah.
would Titanfall be on there?
See, I don't think it's a game that made me, but it's a game I
Yeah.
love. Like
Yeah.
shooter, like Halo is probably the shooter. No,
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty. Yeah, probably Call of Duty. I played more than that when I was a kid, so that's probably the one that made me like love FPSs.
Yeah.
I can't go back to Call of Duty. Loads of those. There we go. Now it's just like I can't pick them up anymore. I'm like I don't like this thing about it, or like the ethical things about it. I can't. get
Warzone's
behind
pretty
that.
funny.
I have seen stuff about Warzone. I was like, damn, I wish I had enough space on anything to download it.
Yeah,
But
Warzone's pretty funny.
yeah, I need to get around to playing Apex.
Yeah. Talking about Titanfall and Apex, have you heard about the entire thing that Apex was hacked by a group of people?
Yeah, what was this?
Yeah, I've tweeted about it. Apex was hacked by a group of people and spread the message save #SaveTitanfall. Was the thing that the blah. All right, so
Right.
let's restart that sentence. All right.
Okay.
So, Apex was hacked by a group of
Right.
hackers, and the hackers just completely shut down the entire game. because they were mad at Respawn that Titanfall 1 just completely doesn't work anymore, and Titanfall 2 is now also getting fucked because because streamers keep getting banned by hackers.
Oh my god.
So they hacked Apex, shut down the entire game, and the only message that you could or you would start up the game, and the only message you could see at the game modes was #SaveTitanfall and SaveTitanfall.com. So I was planning on playing Apex with a friend, and then I saw that, so I tweeted it. Because I think
that's not gonna make people want to play Titanfall. That's just gonna make people angry.
that's true, but it worked for me. I was like, oh yeah. But it does show to Respawn that people actually still care about Titanfall.
Yeah,
Because
one of my
they don't
friends
give
is
a
just
fuck anymore.
playing it as well, and like they haven't done much of the multiplayer because they're not big on that. But they were like, I love the story, and I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, the story is so good.
I'm getting. Oh god, what's his name?
BT.
What's the next name? BT is just
So
the best.
good. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've been playing with that again recently. And I want to finish that on stream, but again, my laptop keeps overheating. But the ice works, so I'm gonna try it again.
Oh, okay, yeah. That should hopefully.
But I don't know.
Sort it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that when I get my new internet shit because.
Oh, yeah, if they actually show
Yeah,
up
if they actually show up this time. Fuck. I mean,
Oh,
it's in
God.
2 weeks, so let's hope so.
All right, not too long.
Not too. Yeah, it was supposed to be last week, but I mean, I can keep going.
Yeah. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Such fucking idiocy from them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, whoops. Did I do that?
I don't really get angry that fast, so.
No.
It's
I can get angry pretty quick, but it also goes pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at stopping myself, and I'm good at controlling myself even if I'm angry from unless I'm playing a game, from doing anything about it. Like it's doing something that I'll then regret because games I might regret, but doing something, but it's regret from for myself because it's not affected anyone but me. And I'm like, wow, I regret being that dumb.
Yeah. Well, we've been going for a long time now. It's been 1.5 hours already, so maybe we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
Nah,
sure,
fuck
man.
it. Let's keep. Nah.
Oh.
No, I think that we should wrap this up probably because I mean 1.5 hours is pretty long for a podcast. So.
Alrighty.
So yeah, this is a lot of fun, and I definitely want to do this more. So, I am gonna keep talking about the podcast a little bit. The first idea was to find a co-host. So hey, welcome. But yeah, the first idea was to do it once a week or once every 2 weeks, so we don't run out on guests or something. But now we're gonna do a back-to-back episode, so that's gonna be fun.
Just because it's so much interest, which is awesome to see.
It's great.
Very glad to see it.
I mean, I haven't really seen a lot of any VTubers actually start a podcast because we don't have experience but I mean, I did try to make it as professional as possible with this whole setup and getting it on Spotify and maybe it'll even be on Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. We'll see.
Yeah.
But first,
It's
only
good
on
thing for
Spotify.
Spotify. You don't have to make a website. I mean, who would do that?
Fuck you. No.
Apologies.
Nah, don't worry. No, but yeah, the website is somewhere. But nah,
in
you
the
didn't.
depths of
But
internet.
it looked pretty hard to actually get it on Spotify, but it's actually pretty easy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but now
So it'd be YouTube and
YouTube and Spotify for now, and maybe later on Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts, but probably not because you can just install Spotify. I'm too lazy to put it on the other shit.
That's fair. Yeah.
I
I
mean, I
I feel
probably
like
will.
people use Spotify for a lot of
Yeah.
things now, anyways.
Fuck, I
So.
forgot to ask you something. Now we'll do that tomorrow.
Oh, okay, no problem.
No, let's just do it now really quickly. Fuck
Oh,
it.
okay.
This is so
We're gonna do it
chaotic.
live.
Yeah, we're gonna do it now. So, do you listen to a lot of podcasts?
Not particularly. I listen to the Trash Taste and re-listen to the old Yog Pod every now and again.
Hmm. Yeah.
Do you listen to many?
Yeah, I listen to a lot. I'm getting my Spotify really quick just to see. Yeah, I listen to a bunch. My favorite's probably the Chuckle Sandwich podcast because that's with some of my favorite YouTubers. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I told you about the Renegades Born in the USA podcast, didn't I? The one with
Yeah.
Obama and Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah. It just blows my mind.
Yeah, they aren't making any new episodes, so I finished it entirely and it's really good. So yeah. Yeah.
Gone with Bruce.
So yeah, that's also one that I would really recommend because I don't know anything about America. I don't really care either, but it's just fun to hear them
Same.
talk.
I'm so uncultured, but it's fine.
I mean, I just put on a podcast whenever I'm going to sleep because it's really easy to fall asleep to. So I just listen to the Obama podcast and then I fall asleep almost immediately. Although it is interesting. It's not like I fall asleep because it's not interesting. It's just yeah, I mean, Obama has a nice voice, but then you hear Bruce Springsteen and he sounds like my creepy old uncle. That's mean, I'm sorry. But he doesn't sound like he used to.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably many reasons for that. I don't want to speculate without knowing, so...
Alright, cancelled on the first podcast now. But yeah, so let's wrap it up here. This was the first episode. So yeah, rate 5 stars.
Rate 5 stars, like, follow,
comment and subscribe. And survive.
Yeah, if you don't do it, I'll come for you, mate, and I will fuck you up.
So yeah, that's the first episode. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and yeah,
Been a good fun.
yeah. See you tomorrow or whenever you watch this. Listen to the next one.
Yeah, I guess we'll see them then. So
yeah. So goodbye, Twitch chat, and listen to the next one on Spotify or YouTube if it's already out.
see you around.
Yeah.